Hello everyone, welcome back to another Main Street Duo adventure.
Today is the first day of this year's Food and Wine Festival at California Adventure. We'll try 12 food and drink items that are new to the festival this year. There's tasteful new merchandise for the 2025 season, and we'll catch the return of the Jammin chefs.
Let's get this adventure started.
We've just made it into California Adventure, and immediately we are greeted by the red car trolley. It's actually our first time seeing it since it's out of service now.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's dry docked. It's no longer in operation. That is because it is making its way for the Avengers Campus expansion.
Yeah, I made a side joke that's kind of like it's been taxidermied, and it's just kind of here as a shell of itself on Buena Vista Street for us, but it does still add to the ambiance.
We actually had a lucky surprise while we were admiring the red car trolley. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit came out.
Yeah, it's our first time ever meeting him in person before. I don't know why it took us so long, but he is so cute, so cool, and I kind of fangirled a bit because I used to play the Epic Mickey Nintendo Wii video game when I was a little girl. So my young inner Courtney was very excited about that.
And he was just a little bit upset that he didn't make it on my shirt here.
Yeah, he was a little bitter.
We're in Kingswell Shop now. This is the area you can purchase pins as well as custom embroidered hats, and they have brand new create your own headband toppers. They have Baymax inspired ones. They have Baymax himself as well as Mochi the cat. These are adorable, giving me very much kawaii vibes. I feel like we're gonna have to add Baymax to Donnie's collection because he has a lot of Baymax merch.
Most definitely.
This is really cute. This actually look really good on the headband too because it would be kind of almost like two Mickey shaped ears, kind of. But yeah, adorable, simple, no notes, perfect.
One note, I need an armored Baymax.
Oh, that would be cool, the armored Baymax version. All the varieties.
So these items have been out for a few weeks, but they're new to us. It is the 25 years of pin trading, and if you know us, you know we love pin trading. We actually came here for a pin. We're gonna show that in a few seconds here. But check out this really cool t-shirt. It's got the classic Mickey pin trading logo, and on the back it says trader. So you can wear this and you know who's a pin trader in the park.
I know it's not spelled the right way, but it almost reminds me of like trader. You're a traitor.
They also have this really cool hat as well to accompany the shirt.
Beautiful embroidery.
Yeah, we love a good embroidery.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
That is nice. Do you know what year you started pin trading?
Yeah, I already know what you want to say. 2016.
Yeah.
The year that we got together.
Oh. You know what year I started pin trading?
25 years ago?
Almost.
Oh.
2002 was my very first pin, a little Dalmatians Easter pin.
Nice. Yeah, you definitely got me into pin trading, and it's been a slippery slope ever since.
I know, that was my biggest mistake, was getting you into pin trading.
So they had the pin that we were looking for. It is Indiana Jones Temple of the Forbidden Eyes 30th anniversary coming up in just a few days. So they have a pin to commemorate it. And it looks really cool. It's almost like the doors that you first go into when you first make that right turn into the attraction. So they actually open up. You can see Mars up there.
Oh.
Don't look into the eye of the ancient deity. But doors open up. It's got Indiana Jones swinging from a rope. And then, of course, it says 30th anniversary.
It's coming up here.
Yeah, March 3rd.
Wow.
Yeah, very soon. I don't work the attraction anymore because it's been so long since I've worked it, so I need like an update training and all that stuff. But I collect all the pins of attractions that I worked at. So Jungle, Indy, Thunder, Fantasmic. I got quite the collection growing.
You do. I'm so glad they still had the pin in stock for you too.
Yes. And I know they also have one for Magic Key holders, which we are not, so I'm gonna have to find a way to get my hands on that one.
While we were buying Donnie's pin, we saw we're also able to purchase Sip and Savor cards here. They're $58 for the 8 tastings with our discount. They also have a 4 tasting card available, but we wanted the 8 because we're gonna be on our best Bubba behavior today. We want 16 tastings.
Yeah.
If we can't finish them all, no worries. We have until April 21st to use the rest of them. Just plenty of time. I love the green color today. It really kind of matches Donnie's whole look with his Olu bag and his colorful Roosevelt shirt. But yeah, very, very fun. And fun thing, this year you actually get a plate included with Sip and Savor. So it's a plate that has little cute Mickey ears here, and you can actually use it to hold your beverage while you have your food right here. So very, very well thought out for a Disney food festival. I love the map artwork on the plate. It has Disneyland as well as California Adventure. Right away I'm spotting Tiki Room. Very, very cute. The plate has a little more, it feels a little stronger than I imagined it to be, which is great. And it is hand wash only, not microwave safe. But again, I am very impressed with this. I like that they're kind of adding on a little gift to Sip and Savor pass. I do appreciate that value.
Where's the love for Thunder Mountain? I'm not seeing any Thunder.
It's been a race.
Wow.
Yikes.
Okay, I'll settle for Jungle Cruise.
It is really cute. I love the artwork. It reminds me of the tin plates they used to make like as a souvenir back in the 60s. Adorable. And they are still doing that newer system here where there's not the pull-off tabs. They're just going to scan your barcode here, and under the sticker is a 4-digit code that you will input into the pin pad yourself to redeem your 8 tastings. These were $58 for us each today with our discount, and we did the math on them. If you divide it by 8 tastings, your best value is going to be
$7.25.
A fun part of Food and Wine every year is that Soarin Over California returns, which is the original version of Soarin, which we love. And a cool thing they did this year is they actually had a table of Cuties oranges out. They ran out about noon today. It's a really fun touch, I feel like, because California oranges, it really ties into that whole California Food and Wine theme very well.
Yeah, I'm loving the additions this year, those cuties, and then that plate that we got when we bought our Sip and Savor Pass.
Yeah, it really adds to the whole festival. We were told that the oranges should be returning more this weekend, so check in the mornings if you're here the opening weekend of Food and Wine.
And we can all agree that Soarin Over California is the better version of the two.
I do agree with you on that. I do love the scents, and I feel like it's just, I have more memories with Soarin Over California, so I'm partial to it.
Our first food stop from our Food and Wine tour comes from LA Style. This is the mini LA street dog with jalapeno mayo, pepper and onion relish, and applewood smoked bacon. Now I must admit, this thing did topple over. There were so many toppings, it was like top heavy, so it kind of fell over. So I kind of like Frankenstein this thing back to life.
It was prettier when we got it.
Yeah, it was. She's looking a little crusty right now, but I'm excited for this nonetheless. Let's dive into this. So right off the bat, this thing is packed with flavor. The thing coming through the most is the jalapeno mayo. Really spicy. It kind of leaves like a little like tingle on my lips in a good way. The bun is nice and tender, super soft. You can tell like it hasn't been sitting out for too long, which is a really big complaint that I have. The bread is usually stale, but it's not. I am not a big bacon person, but the thick, like I'm gonna call it a slab for lack of a better word, slabs of bacon here are a nice touch, and they are crispy too. So kudos to the chef for making someone who doesn't like bacon. Everything works really well together. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. I'm gonna give a 4.75 out of 5 for this. We are starting the festival off strong. Up next is the Western Barbecue Burger Bao with sweet barbecue sauce, applewood smoked bacon, and crispy onions. So this item is marked new this year. They had something very similar last year, but not quite the same, so that's why I'm guessing it's advertised as new. They had a cheeseburger bao last year. This one has crispy onions and bacon, and it's that same bacon from that mini dog I just tried. So this looks tasty. I know they do baos pretty well here in the park, so I'm excited to try this. So this is really tasty, although very different from last year's as far as taste goes. Last year was more of like a traditional cheeseburger with the Thousand Island and the pickles. This is more like Western bacon cheeseburger. The barbecue sauce, which is nice and sweet, and the bacon. This is tasty, but I prefer more of that like classic cheeseburger with a Thousand Island dressing. Kind of reminds me more of In-N-Out. I prefer last year's better. I'm gonna give this a 4.25 out of 5. It's still really tasty.
Our next food booth is going to be Cluck-A-Doodle-Moo, and we're trying the asados. It's grilled skirt steak and chipotle chicken with Spanish rice and salsa verde. This is like a his and hers kind of dish. We have the steak for Donnie, the chicken for me. There's also a nice soft corn tortilla on the side, as well as the Spanish rice and some of that good salsa verde. I'm gonna try the rice first, just to see the base of the meal. Exactly what you'd expect. Spanish rice, not too dry, not too spicy, very good. Chicken looks good. Go for a little bite here. The chicken definitely has a kick to it. It's like an all around your mouth kind of spice. But the chicken itself is nice and lean, but still tender, not fatty or greasy at all. The salsa verde is delicious. Love the salsa verde, very fresh, but you're still getting a good flavor to it. For what I've tried, the rice, salsa, and the chicken, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 for my half of the dish.
Okay, so I am trying the steak half of this dish because Courtney does not eat steak. So here we go. With the salsa verde, definitely zhuzhes up the meal a little bit. I will say I'm not the biggest steak eater, so maybe I cannot give like the fairest opinion on this. It's a little bit on the chewier side, but I will say it does have like a nice like seasoning to it. It's nice and salty, super flavorful. I'm gonna give this a 3.75 out of 5.
Also one of the most expensive items for Food and Wine this year at $9.75 for the plate.
Wow. Okay, so we're up $2.50.
We're making money. We're happy to report you can still order multiple food booth items from one singular booth. So I use all 8 of my Sip and Savor tastings at LA Style for all the other booths throughout the event right now.
Yeah.
So you'll take your receipt to each booth that actually has the item and they'll mark it off for you. But do not lose this receipt. If you lose it, they cannot get your other items for you. So don't lose it, it's like gold. We were able to order 8 things in one go, so that was amazing.
Yeah, everything except for the tres leches. So I'm not sure if they have low stock on that, or maybe they just haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, so just that one, but it's no big deal.
But yeah, order everything ahead of time at one booth because it saves a lot of time. The Uncorked California booth is the busiest I've seen it, and that is because they are serving the Snickers macaron. So that is like the hot ticket item. It's not a new item, but it is a well-returning favorite.
It's quite tasty. We can confirm. If we have extra tastings, I might go get that one. Who knows? Next up is a treat from Paradise Garden Grill. It is a lime parfait with layers of graham cracker crust, lime cream cheese mousse, and lime orange jelly topped with chantilly. I was very excited when I saw this one on the foodie guide. It's over at Paradise Garden Grill, but you can use one of your sip and savor redemptions for the item. It looks very like citrusy and tropical. This one goes out to our friends Brian and Carrie from Views and Cues because they are key lime pie connoisseurs, and I feel like this is kind of in that realm of key lime pie. Let's see how this is. Look at all those layers. Oh my gosh. I love citrus. Hope this is good. The first thing I thought is the flavors dance on your tongue. It is light, but yet the cream cheese has a bit of richness. The textures are amazing. Oh my gosh. I love the little jelly on top. I do get that lime orange. And the graham cracker crust is so finely ground in there. They really whipped the cream cheese lime mousse. This is fantastic. The chantilly cream on top is very high quality and it has a good richness to it. All the flavors together, amazing. I was worried this would kind of weigh me down too early in on our food tour, but no, it is light and delicious. This is a 4.75 out of 5.
We are trying yet another cheesecake, this one from Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta. This is the pineapple and coconut cheesecake. It is coconut cheesecake topped with pineapple jam, pineapple mousse, and a cherry. Another cheesecake to be had. We are going to turn into a cheesecake with all this cheesecake reading.
Hope you brought your lactate today.
We did, actually.
We did.
That's when you know you're adulting.
Yeah. Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta makes really good seasonal cheesecakes. I've had their gingerbread one. That one is easy a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, so we are trying yet another cheesecake. This one of my two favorite flavors is pineapple and coconut, so I'm excited for this.
It smells really nice. Hopefully it transports us to Hawaii. Oh.
It's going to. The smell already is straight up pineapple. This thing is phenomenal. The cheesecake itself has like a nice velvety texture to it. And like I said earlier, some of my two favorite fruits, pineapple and coconut, and this is like a taste of Hawaii. This is delicious. The graham cracker like bottom, I prefer like a little more structure. It's very soft, but all in all, the flavors are what elevates this dish to be a 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Yeah, this is great.
It is Sip and Savor Pass eligible too.
It is, but it was under the $7.25 amount. So I actually just like paid for it using my credit card, and then I got like a discount on top of that. So it ended up being like way cheaper to just pay for it with your card as opposed to a Sip and Savor Pass. We are back on that savory train at Corn Dog Castle. This is the SoCal corn dog rolled in fries and topped with tomato and pickle relish, American cheese, and house dressing. So I have corn dog in hand here, and it looks really tasty. This is not Sip and Savor eligible, but I still wanted to try it, so I paid out of pocket. This kind of reminds me of a like Korean style hot dog. They usually have those like rolled in like small like cut French fries or potatoes, if you will. But it's not every day that you need to use a fork and knife for a corn dog. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I mean, I guess you don't have to if you kind of want to pull a beast from Beauty and the Beast and are a little on the messier side, but
There's no stick on this one.
no stick, yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. They stuffed this thing.
They did, yeah. So we had to change filming locations because Courtney's like, oh, we gotta get you with the Mickey Fun Wheel behind you.
It would be a crime not to. It's gorgeous.
So here we go. So this is very interesting. It has all the toppings from like the cheeseburger bao last festival. It's all found right here on this corn dog. So it's really tasty. I love the crunch of the corn dog. It's fried to perfection. It's delicious. The tomato, the pickles, and surprisingly the like peppers that can also be found at In-N-Out. Forget the name of the pepper.
Peppercini?
Yeah, really good. The thing that's bringing this thing down, unfortunately, is the quality of the hot dog found within the corn dog. It's like a theme park hot dog, and unfortunately it brings down like all the other ingredients in it. So I'm gonna give this a like 3.5 out of 5. I think if they got like a better quality hot dog in the middle, it would make it better, because I think this thing can only be as good as the hot dog found inside of it. So 3.5 out of 5.
We are the Jammin Chefs, and we are extremely proud to be here at the Food and Wine Festival to present a cooking demonstration of the 3 unique elements traditionally featured in my cuisine.
We just caught the last Jammin Chef's show of the day, and it was a jammin' good time.
Yeah.
It was the exact same show as last year, but we still have to catch it every Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, what I like about Food and Wine Festival is it's very chill compared to other festivals. Like, you're here mainly for the food.
Yeah.
And you can really take your time with it. There's not too many shows besides the Jammin Chef. You're not really like running around trying to meet characters. So it's a very like relaxed time, but Jammin Chef is always a jammin' good time.
Yeah, I like seeing the characters in the show as well. Daisy always brings, as well as Chip and Dale and Pluto. But yeah, it's a really cute show. Definitely worth a watch when you're in the park.
Yeah, so now we have the merchandise behind us for Food and Wine, so we're going to show that off real quick.
Right outside Ariel's Undersea Adventure, right where Jammin Chef's was. Everything is super nice and central. Let's check out the merch. They have a lot of new stuff this year. Let's start with this year's ear headband. I think this actually might be one of my favorite designs they've ever done for Food and Wine Festival.
It's very colorful, yeah.
Yeah, it has everything. It has a chef's hat. It has some food. It has some really cute California graphic artwork here. It has the festival name and year. And the back really focuses more on that really nice graphic. I love the Mickey waffle, of course. Very, very cute.
Nice.
You can see there's a special spirit jersey for the festival this year. Love the bright aqua color. It's very vibrant in person, very fun. And just the treats all around. It is very Food and Wine.
Yeah.
When I saw this shirt online, I thought it would be a Roosevelt shirt because it has the exact same design and cut to it, at least to my eye, with the cuff and then the button-down collar, but it's not. It's just a Disney branded shirt, but it's still really nice.
Looks
Has
like
a similar feel to a Roosevelt shirt.
Looks like the Star Wars Roosevelt shirt.
It does,
Yeah.
And it does have a tag on the side here with the festival name and year. It's really cool. I like how they've layered it with the t-shirt underneath too.
Yeah.
There's also a lug bag for the festival. This is a good
Yeah.
one. They've put the embroidery back on the front like I like, with 2 pockets.
It's massive too, very tall. It's
Yeah.
almost like a wine bottle.
You can almost put a wine bottle in here. I think it's meant to be a water bottle holder. There is some insulation material inside, but it has that lug icon on the side, and you can even make it like a fanny pack crossbody by using this strap instead. These are nice. They're doing a lot with lug lately, and
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I laughed out loud when I saw one of the sketches they have available for purchase. It is the Swedish chef from the Muppets, who is also our
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss logo. We love the Swedish Chef. And they've actually done a whole bunch of different like food-related artwork. So we
Yeah.
have Kronk here running to get something in the oven. The critic from Ratatouille.
yeah.
But yeah, so many food pictures. I love that they've even themed the artwork to the festival.
Yeah, they were also giving out Chef's Kiss during Jammin Chefs too.
That's one of the lyrics. I always like have a little fangirl moment for that.
This is pretty funny right here. The salt and pepper shaker here are little trash cans.
Oh yeah.
And we were pretty much eating on trash cans today.
The Disney Festival thing, you eat on top of the trash can.
Yeah.
You do it at Epcot, you do it at California Adventure. It's worldwide, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
They have this t-shirt for the festival, and it actually is very soft. Love the kind of light indigo blue color with the California outline. How cool is that? And the back is plain. This is a good festival shirt.
Yeah, I
I'm pretty
appreciate the
impressed.
color. They could have easily done a gray shirt, but you know, they went with something different.
I'm wearing a gray shirt.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
This shirt right here is actually pretty comparable to Roosevelt's prices. It's $65, but really, really cool. Love the icons in that. I didn't mention it earlier, but the lug bag is $50 for this water bottle holder.
They have a very vibrant blue hat here for the festival.
Yeah, it has these almost like 3D appliques on it, and it almost has a sporty feel, almost similar to the Nike hats they sell in the parks. Yeah, more of like a polyester
Or look
feel.
at the bottom of the brim.
Yeah, these are cool. This is $30, but yeah, love the bright aqua. Very, very fun. We have some limited edition and limited release pens. This one is limited edition, comes in a nice little box. This one is $40. Yeah, really cool. Has some like pin-on-pin detailing there. And they do these during the holidays sometimes. It's a gift card with a pin. So if you put $100 on the gift card, you get the pin for free, which is actually a pretty good deal. You're gonna get a free pin because if you're already spending the money, why not get the pin too?
Yeah, we actually should have done that because we spent over $100 for our
2 tasting
yeah,
cards,
exactly.
Sip and Savor Pass. But yeah, it's actually a festival pin for this year. It has California Adventure on it, and it says Food and Wine Festival 2025 with the fun wheel, or
like
the pal
that.
around, sorry, the pal around.
Here's a closer look at some of the other pins they have here.
Oh,
this one
yeah.
opens up.
This is limited release. Let's see if I close
I like
them
it
up.
when you close it, you just catch the ears and the hat.
Oh, there's a Magic Key exclusive pin. Nikki's cooking up something with a spin.
Oh,
It
it
spins.
does.
It goes around and around. Let's check the prices on these. The Magic Key exclusive is going to be about $23, and the regular one is $20.
Oh.
Okay. These are cute. I like the backing cards on them. Did a good job with art this year. Next up, we have California Craft Brews for the Sloppy Joe slider featuring Impossible Beef with cheese. Look at this thing. It's overflowing with goodness. I haven't had a Sloppy Joe in I don't know how many years, but I'm really excited for this one. The bun looks delicious. Got some cheese. I'm gonna try and put the cheese back in there. There we go. This is cute. Smells like a real Sloppy Joe. This thing is very tasty. I'm gonna gobble this up in like 1 more minute. The bun is really delicious. They have actually buttered the inside of the bun a bit, so it has a nice kind of like crispiness to it, but yet it's still soft and pillowy. Some seasoning and butter on top of the bun. The filling is really good. I wouldn't know it's not meat. It's flavorful, but not spicy, and the cheese on top is melted perfectly. I think the cheese is just regular cheese. I don't believe the cheese is plant-based. This is really, really good. I could eat like 5 of these right now. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5.
From the same booth is the California Punch. It has mango puree, guava nectar, cucumber syrup, and lemon juice garnished with a mango chile lollipop. We have worked up quite the thirst because of all the food that we've been eating today. Now, it does come with a lollipop, however, it fell down, and I'm not the biggest fan of like chile flavored lollipops or food in general, so hopefully too much didn't, make its way into the drink, but really excited for this nonetheless. So this is a very fruity drink. The mango puree is the thing that's coming through the most, and it's actually making it more viscous, so it has like a thicker consistency to it. I'm not getting too much guava, but a little bit of the lime juice as well. The chile lollipop did not make its way through the drink, so that's a good thing. And then it's also not too overly sweet too. I think the key is to let the ice melt down just a little bit to kind of water down the drink. All in all, this was pretty tasty. I think it would really slap like midday when the sun's like beaming down. This would be the perfect drink. But I'm gonna give this a 4.25 out of 5.
It also does come in a cocktail version with alcohol you can get as well.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and put this to use. Let's see. This is my first time feeling it. It's not as...
Engineer that.
No, it's not that quality as you were making it seem earlier.
Yeah.
It's a little flimsy.
It's better than paper though.
I feel like it needs to sit a little lower now.
I know, I do feel like it needs to go a bit
I think
lower.
the cup might be too thick.
What if you hold by the ear though? Like hold the blue by the ear?
Like this?
Yeah, then you're stable.
Yeah, it's a little top heavy
Yeah.
if you go this way.
It's fun. You're ready for your festival.
Yeah, maybe some water cups will be better in there.
Yeah. We're on our way to our next food stop, and we noticed something that's relatively new to us for the food festivals.
Yeah, they have these like attachable, detachable tables here to make more standing room so guests can eat and not on trash cans.
Oh man, no, I feel more at home on a trash can.
That's because you're trash. You're forky, that's
Yeah,
why.
that's true. This is cool though, because you can put your tray down here, stand, and have a nice view of San Francisco Square, especially during like the golden hour sunset right now.
Yeah, I think I like that because they've actually thought about, the needs of the festival. The Food and Wine Festival is a very food-heavy festival, so it's mainly just a lot of people standing around or trying to find a spot to eat, and they've thought about that with these tables. And then back in Paradise Gardens, where you would meet like some of the characters, they've actually scrap that and then just put a bunch of tables in there. So there's a lot of places to like stand or sit to eat.
Yeah, I was shocked when I saw that gazebo was now full of dining area. That was great.
Our next booth is Mercado De Antojos. This is the birria mac and cheese with onion cilantro sauce and tortilla crunch. We also got the raspberry horchata. It has raspberry, almond and cinnamon syrups, rice pudding, milk, and condensed milk garnished with skewered raspberries. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this birria mac and cheese, but one thing to note actually is this booth is new to the festival. So not only is this food item, but the booth itself. So I thought that was pretty cool.
We also translated the meaning of the booth.
Yeah, what does it mean? It means like savory market?
I think it means market of cravings.
Cravings, that's what it was, yeah. Wow, your Spanish is better than mine.
Un poquito.
Okay, this looks different than the normal mac and cheeses they do here.
Whoa.
All right, here we go. So this thing is fantastic. It's not like your normal like creamy white sauce mac and cheese. This thing packs a punch of flavor, plenty of birria on top. I'm really enjoying the onion cilantro sauce on top. It's a nice touch. Sometimes like the other salsa verdes that they put on there, it like kind of takes away from the flavor, but this one definitely adds to it. And of course the crunch from the tortilla strips makes it a very well-rounded dish. I'm gonna give this a 4.7, no, I'm gonna give this a 4.9 out of 5.
Whoa.
It's almost a 5 out of 5, but this is still really good. One of the probably better mac and cheeses I've had here in the parks.
Is it spicy?
Not spicy whatsoever.
Wow. Is it as good as the peanut butter mac and cheese was a couple years ago?
That was different. That was very cool. I feel like everyone was getting that just to like say they got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is better than that one.
Time for our next beverage. This looks really good. They've had strawberry horchata in the past, but not raspberry. And it has fresh raspberries on top. I'm excited for this one. I am getting a lot of the flavors that were mentioned, and I've heard mixed reviews about this one online. I heard people are getting a lot of a rose flavor. I am tasting a rose flavor. I'm tasting cinnamon as well. Tasting a little bit of raspberry. Mostly cinnamon. This is good. I'm glad I tried it. I was very curious about it. Would I get it again? It'd have to be the right kind of day. I would say this gets like a 3 out of 5 for me today.
Our last food booth we'll be trying tonight is Golden Dreams. This is the musubi fried rice. It is Alani resort-inspired steamed rice with egg, glazed spice ham, umami mayo, and furikake. So this is a new food item this year, and I was so excited to see that it was Alani inspired. If you know us, you know we love Alani. We've been there quite a few times now, and should we ever get DVC, our homestay will be Alani. Gonna get all the layers here.
Whoa.
Here we go. So this is quite nice. I'm really enjoying the toppings. The steamed rice, it's just steamed rice, but the like thick cut of cubed pieces of ham are really nice. And the sauce on top is really good. It almost reminds me of a sriracha mayo, a little bit of spice, but not too much. But yes, that umami mayo is really good. It's very nice. It almost tastes like a teriyaki sauce on top. Very good. I'm gonna give this a 4.25 out of 5. Almost taking me back to Alani, almost.
If it was Spam, would it be more authentic?
Yeah, but this is still really good though. I probably enjoy this better than Spam actually.
Also from Golden Dreams, we have the cherry cobbler pot de creme with vanilla custard, cherry filling, and oat crumble. This is actually plant-based. I was so surprised to read this is actually a plant-based item because it's supposed to have vanilla custard, and custard's usually very much like dairy and egg. So let's see how this is. It feels like there's layers to it for sure. Okay. Yeah, custard on the bottom, then the cherry filling, and then the crumble. It smells like a cherry cobbler, literally. Let's see. The cherry filling is almost like a pure cherry pie filling. Very good, very just like to the point. The crumble on top, really, really nice. Nothing, can't ask for anything more from that. The custard underneath was a little bit hidden, so I had to dig under to get that. It's good. It has a slightly different taste because I think I know it's plant-based. But it's nothing like too off or too different. I'm trying to figure out what they've used to make the custard if it wasn't actually dairy or eggs. So I'm kind of stumped. Is it coconut? Is it oat? I have no idea. But overall, this is a very, very solid plant-based dessert. Like I can't believe they made this all without eggs or dairy. I am seeing like little maybe vanilla bean specks in the custard, so I give them credit for that too. I'm gonna give this a, I'm just not big on cherry, so it kind of has to come down a little bit. I'm gonna give it a 3.8 out of 5.
So we did the math and we believe we tried 12 food and drink items today.
That's a pretty good job for the first day of Food and Wine. We are stuffed now though, and there's still actually a lot more to try.
Plenty more to try. I think our top favorites, or at least for me, was the birria mac and cheese and then the LA style mini dog.
You weren't expecting to like that one that much. It wasn't even like on our final food list for today, so that was a good surprise. My favorite was that pineapple coconut cheesecake. I tried it off camera after Donnie tried it, and I loved it. I felt like I was back at Alani. I was transported. It was gorgeous.
So yeah, as we said, plenty more food to try, and we think we are going to have an opportunity to try more.
Perhaps unlimited amounts, because my 10-year service celebration with Disney is coming up here in March. If you remember, I actually celebrated 10 years with Disney last March, but the way the parties are falling is that it's going to be celebrated March of this year, so it'll actually be 11 years. And when they have these parties, usually they have the food booths for the current festival serving the food to the service participants and their guests. Typically the party's held in November, so it's Festival of Holidays food, but this year we think our prediction is that it will be the food and wine food. So that will be a pretty fun party night if that is true.
Yeah, so they shut down the park and everyone's celebrating 10 years and beyond. In increments of 5, get to be at the party with their guests.
Yeah, I can't believe it's finally almost here. I've dreamed of it for a long time. This actually started almost 11 years ago.
So we're going to try more food that we haven't tried, and then I'll definitely be getting the favorites as well.
Yeah, my +1 here. And Donnie's celebrating his 10 years this May, so his party will be next year.
Yeah, so what's today? The 28th, so tomorrow's the 1st.
Oh, yeah.
I hired in on May 1st, so I got 2 months. 2 more months.
Wow,
yeah, 10 years.
You almost did it.
Almost did it,
You'll catch up to me one day, kid.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we tried plenty of food because that's what you do during Food and Wine Festival.
It's a good old time. I always enjoy doing this day together. We love coming out to the food festivals at DCA.
So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we will see you real soon.